like that. It's a lot of money, why are you mad like that? Ooh, I'm in my new bag, my bad. You ain't getting too bad, my bad. First of the month, I'ma run it back. Same day, why I'ma run it back. Friday, payday, run it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back. 48 yards, I run it back. I cop a car, I run it back. Go your then run it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back. Hello? That's the check calling. Let me click over real quick to let my check talk it. I eat it, ooh, Pac-Man. That's the way my neck talking. Right? I ain't never coming back the way the stress. You don't make no clap back when you backpack, my bad, but I'm past that. With a NASDAQ, that's cash. When the money fall, I'ma slap that. Clap when the money go, you don't slap. That's facts. If the money low, I'ma grab brown man. When it come back, I'ma give back my bad. When the check hit, the direct hit. I'm glad when the check missed the direct hit. I'm sad like, who's that knocking at my window? They say that it's the money, I'm like tenfold. Over and out. That's gon' make you up like a limbo. She said she not a, she an. Ooh, why you do that?
Out with no else. Thank the Lord for my people in my health. And I'm fine as hell from my head down to my nails. My man tripping cause I got another sale. He still buy me YSL. I could get it by myself. These I could get it by myself. Blame that on Gino. Smells like the medallion. The skin on cappuccino. I don't kiss and tell. Keep your distance from myself. For the genie with the
That's why you treat my men good, but not too good. I give them too much, then they don't need me. I give them just
yeah, I just ran a checkup on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt. Thank the Lord for my people in my health. Lost a lot, but I came out with no else. Thank the Lord for my people in my health. And I'm fine as hell from my head down to my nails. My man tripping cause I got another sale. He still buy me YSL. I could get it by myself. These I could get it by myself. I could get it by myself. These I could get it by myself. I'ma get it by myself. Yeah. I'ma get it either way. I don't even gotta say what I want when I want. They just put it on my plate. I could get it right away. Take you through my day to day. Wake and pray, make that play. Get some good at my place. There's some on the way. Cause my bros on the way. I got stones on my gold. I got loads in my safe. Had a 7-figure summer, so I'm putting on some weight. Set up getting thick, so I put it on display.
With this ride, I make a joke, everybody laughs. I know I'm funny, but I'm not that funny.
Yeah, I just ran a checkup on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt. Thank the Lord for my people in my health. Lost a lot, but I came out with no else. Thank the Lord for my people in my health. And I'm fine as hell from my head down to my nails. My man tripping cause I got another sale. He's
Thanks, Coach. Well, the sun has gone down and the mercury going down as well. To be expected, I guess, here on an autumn night just outside of D.C. at FedEx Field. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Washington Redskins. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Let's twist them, grab it. We got to step it up. Jumper. Check it out, read. 49, check 49, check 49. 25, check 25, check 25. Check.
They start the drive with a give to Powell. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
53, check. 80 weapons.
Now Allen. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Joe Schobert. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away.
Touchdown, Washington! Kareem Hunt with touchdown number 8 on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Rosas good with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. They try and run on first down, but this one going to lose a couple yards as they get him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. On 2nd down, it's Powell, and he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Check. Check. 53. I'm coming. Hey, tight. Let's go. Bravo. Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. I got one. Check.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. And he can't quite corral it defensively. Maybe some space to go the other direction if he had caught it. That brings up 4th down now.
Yeah. Not so good so far. They just look like they might get up.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. Going for it on 4th down. Allen. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, and now it's 1st and 10. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. Powell. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory. The tackle made by the linebacker, Joe Schobert. On 2nd down now, it's Powell. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
61, match box play. Let's get it. Switch it.
On 3rd down, Powell. And an alley to run. 20. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great play there. His 6th touchdown of the season as his guys are on the board here in this 1st quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington 1st down. On 1st down, they go right back to Hunt. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington 1st down. On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside, as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On the counter, Hunt. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4. These two teams all tied after 1. Looking to throw. Fields. That's caught by Montgomery. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
On 4th down, Fields got his man complete over the middle. That's Lamb. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And down inside the 15 he goes. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down. He fires one that's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range, but boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
Here's Powell. Room here to run. Accelerating, and off he goes. The 20. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great effort there. 93 yards. And the Eagles have taken the lead. And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the first half.
And, partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now, right? Especially to the play caller.
Give me the ball.
Again, and again, and again. It's not that heavy, sir. I'll take it.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
He put Michael Jordan in the draft class.
Out there ready for this next drive, so the Redskins offense. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but
Jalen
no
did that
for
shit.
Discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
On 3rd and 2, Fields flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down. Here's Hunt. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And finally taken down at the 35-yard line. A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Hunt. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly.
That was not no damn face mask, bro. This nigga tackled him from behind. How was that a fucking face mask? What the fuck?
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. They run the counter. It's Hunt. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Kareem Hunt, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. PAT up and good by Rosas. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This one fielded at the 5. He had a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. They run with Powell. And an alley to run. Past the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A big play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. As his guys are able to regain the lead. Oh, I was just about to say he had missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
Player of the week again.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
2nd and 11, escaping the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On the run, this is Hunt. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And finally taken down at the 30-yard line. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Now it's Hunt. And an alley to run. And
damn, that nigga should have fumbled. He tried to hurdle and didn't get it.
And between the last 2 plays, they've moved it over half the length of the football field. They'll run on first down.
Bro, these niggas are not tackling. Like, what the fuck going on?
Washington touchdown. Kareem Hunt on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
Oh, like this shit, like dead ass. This nigga is fucking running right past him.
Rosas good with the extra point, and that will give him the lead as we get on towards halftime. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This is taken at his 4. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Under a minute to play here in the half. Time for a late drive.
It makes sense when you think about it. Hey, try and get a field goal. Give yourself a lead going into the half. But if you're going to do this, you better have supreme trust in your quarterback. Supreme trust in the guy's going to handle the football. Because if you turn it over here, not only do you go in...
Oh, my God. Yeah, I was going to say, you better not.
Down at the half, you've given the momentum squarely to your opponent.
The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard.
132 fighter.
Yeah, he knows better not to press on it.
Now a give, right side. It's Powell. It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle first down. Couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Watch twist. Watch twist.
From the gun, it's Allen. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Throwing on first down is Allen. He's going to take a shot for the end zone and nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete. Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
Watch the screen.
Throwing again. Allen. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed.
Didn't even see that nigga in the
So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. The Redskins in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway.
good, bro.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
I'll keep running it.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
Now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. Looking to throw on second down. Fields flushed out right, and that'll be incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
And he's going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on third down. They run with Hunt.
I don't know what's going on.
Push his way up to about the 44 here. The tackle will be credited to Jake Ryan. On second down, it's Hunt. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 23 yards the pickup there. Now after the run by Hunt, here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back.
What the fuck going on? These niggas is not tackling like that was me. The niggas with a last
12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down. On first down, Hunt. And some room
like, what the fuck?
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. A 21-yard touchdown run. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. And that rushing touchdown, his fourth, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it. But he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
This one fielded at the 5. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
Nigga just gonna keep running it.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Taking a shot for, and that's caught inside the 30. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Curtis Samuel with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year, as his guys have cut the lead down to 2. So Allen breaks the huddle, and his guys will go for 2 here.
53 to Mike. 53. Check 53. Here we go.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Throws right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out. Nothing separating these two teams on the
trying to
scoreboard as the kicks away here.
But he always backs him off right before I hike the ball.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the #1 thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action. Now's the time to take a shot. Yeah. But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio. Unless he uses
it.
If you throw the ball, if you put it in the air,
right,
3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. He would have kept it on the ground.
I'm going to run this play.
Not today.
They run again with Hunt. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up. On 3rd down, here's Hunt. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. A rough go there on 3rd down, a loss of 4. They're going to try and throw. Throw in deep for Galladay. A throw for Galladay is going to be intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. Now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
They go again with Powell. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
Be real.
Call it no gain there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 13.
Ooh, he got lucky. Watch this.
On 3rd and long, it's Allen. Eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. It'll be a gain of 9, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They run for it. Here's Powell. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. It's a big play there for the Eagles.
309 yards,
42 yards.
Rushes.
Well, this game's ripe for the taking, and that run, I think it means he wants to take it.
Not only does he want to take it, he doesn't care what they're going to do on the defensive side of the ball.
I'm putting
you can be prepared for him. He's coming at you anyway.
They'll run on 1st down. Powell.
That human joystick goes crazy.
Go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Back now at FedEx Field, all even as we get ready to start the 4th. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll run. This is Powell. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard.
This is what I love
bring
about
up a 2nd and goal.
Goal line defense. Can't stop this play.
They'll try to run this one in. And he pushes forward, but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. On 3rd down, it's Powell. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal. They'll try and run for it. And he's in.
How does that look stupid? He thought I was going to run left.
Break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter. So they went for it from the 1 on 4th and goal, and they got it done.
Because that's a man coverage, that goal line blitz he was in. So
NFL, and I like it. I know that quarterbacks across the league have spent the entire offseason and even during the season lobbying their coaches to go for it more on 4th down.
I don't know why niggas be on
Let's
goal
go
line.
get it. Because nowadays, you've got to score points to win games in the NFL. You can't just rely on your defense to hold them.
I think the quarterbacks want to eliminate field goals inside of 30 yards, probably.
Well, listen, they have enough confidence in themselves that they can call plays and make plays that they won't need those field goals inside the 30.
This fielded at the 2.
I wonder if they're going to run again.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no? You just throw that out there?
You are faster than this nigga.
There's any way you can run back out there and go,
oh my God.
Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
There we go. Pop that nigga, man. Make that nigga fumble.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Fields. And it's caught. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Will Dissly, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, I know.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They'll run again. Again, it's Powell. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. On 2nd down now, it's Powell. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18. And his defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning.
You see that?
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. And to give this time to the tailback. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Another carry for their leader, and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
I don't know what the fuck that means, though. I ain't never did that.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
I see it.
So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal, looking to take the lead here in the late going. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. From back at the 4, here's second and goal.
You can't block me. You can't block me. Watch it.
They'll try to left side. Powell. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And they're able to break the tie and move out in front here in this fourth quarter.
Hey, that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock, and I'm thinking there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. Now on the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced the 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But, boy, that's a big score right there to give them the advantage.
This fielded at the 2. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Run again.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They're down here in a 1-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late-game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Well, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The Redskins have the first down on a pickup of 18. On first down, punt. The Redskins going to go ahead and use their final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 45-yard line.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll look to throw. Fletcher, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Fletcher Cox in there to make the sack on what will be the final act in this ball game.
I think that's the only damn sack of the goddamn game. I'll be real, we both was running like a motherfucker. But my dude had more yards, averaged more yards of play, had more touchdowns. Hey, we had the same amount of attempts, but I had, what's that? 56 more yards than he did. No, 52 more yards. I can't count. No, I still can't count. Nah, it's 50. What the fuck? 58. I got 58 more yards. Averaged 2.1 yards more than he did, and had 1 more touchdown. I had 3 broken tackles. Fuck you. I barely passed that game. Yeah, that nigga. He finna have 98 speed. Probably faster than that for real. When I got him, he was like 90. He was already up there in the 90s.